The person who smashes the snooze button isn't you. It's your weaker self. And it has been dominating your existence, one surrendered morning at a time. The samurai lived by an unbreakable code to execute that weaker self before it could even open its eyes. This is that code. Rule 1. Annihilate the negotiation. You believe laziness is a lack of desire. You are wrong. Laziness is the killing field between the alarm and your action. That 5-second window of hesitation, that is where your wars are lost. The samurai called this Shugyo, the relentless forging of unbreakable mental steel. Here is the truth you have never been told. Every second you remain in bed, you are not resting. You are in active training to become a person who breaks promises to themselves. Your mind is a rehearsal stage for weakness. Buddhist monks shatter their comfort under frozen waterfalls. They do not plead with the cold. They do not count down. They simply move. This is your new law. The alarm screams. Your feet are on the floor in 5 seconds. No thought, no debate. This transcends motivation. This is about murdering the conversation with your weaker self. That voice whispering, just 5 more minutes. That is the enemy. The samurai recognized it as your weaker self, and it has been victorious every single day of your life. Tomorrow, when you hear it, do not argue. Obliterate it with movement. Rule 2. Your life is the dojo. You are not getting ready for the day. The battle is now. This is the day. Brushing your teeth is not a chore. It is a drill. Making your bed is not a task. It is a training exercise. The samurai called this Budo, transforming your entire existence into a sacred dojo. They mastered a fundamental truth. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you cannot command the discipline to make your bed with intention, what illusion makes you believe you will command the 3 p.m. crisis? Rule 2 is this: select 3 morning actions. Execute them the same way, in the same order every single day. 0 exceptions means 0 negotiations. You know that feeling of chaos, rushing, disheveled, late? That is not bad luck. That is the sound of discipline dying before the day has even begun. The samurai live by a paradox. Matters of small concern should be treated seriously. Matters of great concern should be treated lightly. It is not backwards. When you treat your morning coffee like a sacred ceremony, the board meeting becomes just another moment to master. This is how they could stare down death without flinching. They had already won 10,000 tiny victories of discipline. Your morning is not a prelude to your life. It is the main event. Rule 3. Hunt the resistance. True warriors did not hone their skills in comfort. They embarked on a pilgrimage into discomfort, Musha Shugyo. Your pilgrimage begins at dawn. The workout you skip is not about fitness. The cold shower you avoid is not about temperature. It is a referendum on your identity. Are you the person who confronts the difficult, or the person who negotiates with cowardice until the path of least resistance appears? Rule 3. Every morning you will identify the one thing you most resist. A cold shower. The workout. That difficult email. 20 minutes of silent meditation. It does not matter what it is. You will do it first. Before your weaker self has fully stirred from its slumber, you have promised to start for months. You have failed for one reason. You wait for a good time. There is no good time. There is only 6 a.m. in the silent void before your excuses can form. You are thinking, I will start tomorrow when I'm ready. That is the trap. The pilgrimage does not begin when you are ready. It begins the moment you abandon comfort and step onto the path. Rule 4. Become the weapon. The first 3 rules are Shu, the stage of obedience. You are copying, following, mimicking. It feels mechanical. This is by design. But around day 40, a metamorphosis occurs. You cease doing your morning. You become your morning. The alarm rings, and your body is in motion before your mind can interfere. The ritual flows through you, not from you. The Japanese call this Rai transcendence. You no longer choose discipline. You are discipline. Rule 4. Trust the process for 100 days minimum. The goal is not a perfect streak. The goal is total transformation. You are not building a routine. You are forging a new identity. Miyamoto Musashi remained undefeated in over 60 duels, not because he practiced sword techniques, but because he became the sword. His spirit and the blade were a single unified force. You are not trying to have discipline. You are becoming a being for whom discipline is as innate and essential as breath. And when you arrive at that summit, you will have no memory of the creature who once bargained with an alarm clock. The choice is now. This is not a future decision. I'm speaking to you in this very second. Tomorrow at dawn, the alarm will sound. Two paths will diverge. Path 1, you hit snooze. You negotiate. You surrender. This is the well-trodden path of the masses. It is comfortable. It leads nowhere. Path 2, you remember this covenant. Your feet hit the floor in 5 seconds. You execute the ritual with precision. You march directly into the heart of your resistance. 100 days from now, on the second path, you will not recognize the person you are today. The samurai said, "Tomorrow's victory is won in today's practice." Your tomorrow is being decided right now by the choice you pre-wire into your soul. You do not need motivation. You need to begin. The path will teach you everything else. Your evolution is scheduled for tomorrow at dawn. Do not negotiate with it.